Good afternoon. My name is Chau, and today we will talk about the trade relationship between Peru and the UK. Uh, I just thought this topic would be interesting because what we know about the UK more than the Beatles and the English tea and Paddington Bear or Oasis and Queen. And we also what we know about what Peru is exporting to the UK. So I thought this is something we should know, something that would be interesting to understand a little bit more. And because of my background in economics, I think I can give you some interesting facts about this relationship. First, uh, probably we didn't know that Peru was the first country to develop railways in South America and was built by the British. And so they import a lot of machinery to Peru. In the early 20th century, Peru was a strong partner of the UK in terms of trade. 50% of Peru's imports came from the UK. The same thing happened with our exports. But nowadays, this situation has changed dramatically. UK is not anymore a strong partner of Peru and only represents 1% of the total imports. Something is really something to analyze a little bit because UK is the second largest investor in Peru, the foreign investor, to be more precisely. And how this situation could be happening nowadays if this country is investing a lot in Peru. But we will see what, for example, Peru is importing from the UK. Did you know that the main product or product that Peru has been importing from the UK is machinery, excavators and loaders? The second largest product imported from the UK are turbines and vehicles. We also import whiskey, also import medicines and medical equipment. On the contrary, Peru, you probably know, export agricultural products, mainly fruits like avocado, grapes, and recently blueberries. We also export some textile and apparel, and recently we've been exporting some interesting products made in by hands, handmade products. Something that handicraft that British love so much. So basically, these are the products that we are exchanging between Peru and the UK. But there are interesting sectors that are developing in Peru that could be an interesting area of opportunities. For example, Peru has an infrastructure gap of 80 billion in infrastructure gap. This is shocking and in some way, but it's something that have to be different. This is something that Peru has to invest a lot. And it also represents an opportunity to bring British products, British services to the market. So it's an area of complementary exchange. I think Peru needs a lot of engineering, advanced engineering, needs a lot of supply chain that can be involved in these interesting projects. And it's something that could increase this trade relationship as well. Another sector that is also important for Peru is education. Recently, Peru signed a memorandum of understanding with the UK, the Minister of Education from the UK, to train more than 500 professors, English teachers, that will benefit Peru to become bilingual by 2021. This is an interesting area because Peru needs, now that it's signing a lot of free trade agreements with so many countries, needs to have this important tool, which is English. There are some opportunities also for technology, educational technology, and vocational training, something that the UK can provide easily. Another sector which is another interesting area of opportunities is healthcare. The government has announced that will invest nearly $3 billion in 20 new hospitals. So what Peru needs is to speed up all these projects. They need expertise. UK is basically expert in this public-private partnership model, financial model. So something that could help this to speed up these projects, and also identify an area of private involvement in the development of the infrastructure. The country also needs to maintain and get new medical equipment for these new hospitals. And we also need people to be trained. So clearly another area of interest for both countries. The Pan American Games, also a great opportunity for a country like Peru to improve the sports situation. Peru needs to develop nearly 22 sports venues, something that Peru hasn't done in the entire story, and has a great opportunity to involve foreign countries like the UK. So this is another sector that could be interesting for to improve the trade relationship. The retail sector as well is another area that because Peru have been done very well in economic performance in the last 15 years, have created a good middle class sector that actually has a good purchase capacity and can acquire more sophisticated products and services. Something that the UK have experience and has good companies to provide. So we have discussed so many areas of this trade relationship. I think we can see that there are not only few opportunities, but a lot. The trade has been increasing in the last years, but could be much better. And the good sign is that Peru is investing in education, is investing in the infrastructure like the railways and some other infrastructure projects. And it's also an interesting fact that Peru wants to join the OECD and wants to sign a free trade agreement with the UK when the Brexit has come more clear after 2 years. So there are a good opportunity for both countries to be good trade partners, and I think for now I will stop this short video. I hope you like it, and if there are more interesting ideas you want to share with me, I will be more than welcome. Thank you so much.